Thank you for joining me, you guys. So this is my review and also walkthrough of this Yamaha YBR 2018 model. So YBRG, this is the one with the mudguard, high up suspension, disc brakes, and wider tires, as you guys can see. So on this bike, you don't have to worry about gravel as much, and you basically get the same mileage. This is the 2018 model. This bike actually holds a rider and a pillion rack in the back, shocks, 5 gears. While braking in the bike, you can't really cross 6,000 rpm, so that cruising here at around 70 kilometers until you brake in, then it can go up to greater speed. Just a heads up, in Trinidad and Tobago, the speed limit is actually 100 kilometers for cars and motorcycles. For maxis, goods vehicles, and those things, the speed limit is actually 65 kilometers. When I say speed limit, I mean that means for the most. You can't go over 100 kilometers as a car, and as a goods vehicle, you cannot go more than 65 kilometers. In Trinidad, they basically enforce the speed limit. There's speed guns, police out there making sure that you're not going over. One of the reasons I bought this bike is to commute to work when I have to, and also to go around the country and exploring. So far I have put 300 kilometers on this bike, and that's basically only half tank of gas I use with 300 kilometers. So this bike basically gives you over 600 kilometers, close to 700 kilometers on a full tank. The cost to fill up this tank, 13 liters, is roughly $50 something. It costs $4 a liter in Trinidad and Tobago. The government basically removed taxes on motorcycles under 300 cc's last budget. So basically people who purchasing these bikes roughly save around $2,000 currently, because there's no taxes on them to be collected. So this bike actually has a disc brake to the front and drum brakes to the back. Yes, this is enough to stop the bike. We have the rack to the back here, exhaust, pillion pegs, kickstart, check your gas lever, air filter is in here, high mud guards. So on this bike, you don't actually have to worry about gravel and those kind of things so much, because you have off-road tires on the bike. Over here, 5 gears: first, neutral, second, third, fourth, fifth. This comes with a jiffy stand and also a center stand. Your choke is in here. This is where your battery is. You move to the left or the right to unlock. Your shocks that can be adjusted to soft, medium, and hard. 5 different stages on the shocks. Your guards to protect your hand when you're off-road, and even if the bike falls over, that will protect your brakes lever and your clutch lever from being damaged. There's also a cage around the headlights, so same thing, if the bike takes a fall, this is what will get the scratch. Fall test on the bike: if the bike actually leans over flat on the ground, a little gas will seep out because there's a drain or valve to the top of the bike here. So let me show you. So anytime you overfill, there's a little hole here. So if you fill any bike, the most you could fill it is up to here, because right over here, this hole is where the gas will run out. So if the bike is lying down completely flat on the ground, I mean, some gas will spill over. So over here, push the start, off, park light, headlights, high beam, low beam, indicator left and right, push in to cancel, the horn, left and right indicator to signal high beam on, neutral light. Chain guard, additional stickers that I put on. One of the nice features of this bike is, yes, it's a naked bike, but this means that the parts on the bike easy to fix. Most of the parts made to take licks, make even the indicators. Let me demonstrate. These These indicators are protected with this housing, and down here is really a rubber base, silicone base. So for example, if the indicator pops out, let's say you have a strong accident, bam, that comes out, right? This actually goes back in simple. So as you guys saw, I just popped that back in place, and there you go. There's really some clips and those things inside to make this adjustable. Even if it comes out fully or slant, you just pop it back into place. So reason why I bought this bike, you guys, to do tours around the country, to commute. The furthest distance around Trinidad and Tobago is really about 200 kilometers. That's from Cedros to Toco, and back it's roughly 200 kilometers. The furthest somebody may have to commute to work from one end to the next end could be like 120, 130 kilometers a daily basis, but the average person normally commutes about 7 kilometers, or in some instances about 30 kilometers. That's like Port of Spain to Arima side. And this bike is actually practical. You could get roughly 57 kilometers off a liter of gas, and 1 liter of gas basically costs $4. So the bike is actually practical. It's a 125cc, so that means it's not burning much gas. You can go anywhere you want. Service period for me is basically every 5,000 kilometers. I take it to Mr. Green's, that's basically in Europe. Mr. Green's is the distributor of Yamaha bikes in Trinidad and Tobago. He brings it in, he services it, he maintains it, so you have nothing to worry about. So that's why they tell you in Trinidad, buy a Yamaha, because he's the only person that will sell you a bike and service it. Those other bikes you get in Trinidad, you really have to look around for parts and order online. With Yamaha, you don't have to go through that. Mr. Green is the man. I'm just saying that people is the man. When you're buying something, you have to look for maintaining, keeping it. I actually saw somebody who had a YBR from 15 years ago, a G, and the person basically gets everything serviced up to date by Mr. Green. He has nothing to worry about. And to be honest with you guys, I saw how the fella riding the bike, how the bike looks, and he told me he doesn't treat it good. He roughs it up. There's actually places in Trinidad that rides YBRG on a daily basis, like Papa John's. That's what they use to deliver pizzas on. So these bikes could take the licks. These guys could take the normal Trinidad road, the bad driving, and actually riding it bad. As I said, parts and those things easy to get. So this is my walkthrough and demo and review of the bike at the same time. After the braking period of 1600 kilometers, I could carry it further than 6,000 RPM. So 7,000 will be about 80 kilometers, 8 will be about 90, 9 will be about 100 kilometers to 120 kilometers. Basically, if you want to go up to the 140, you have to crouch down on this bike. But as I told you guys, the speed limit in Trinidad is 100 kilometers. There's speed traps out there waiting for us to be caught speeding to get a nice ticket to pay. So I'm not one who likes the speed, so I'll be cruising on this bike. So I hope you guys enjoy this walkthrough and this little review from me. There'll be later videos to come. Basically, you won't see any videos on me servicing the bike or anything, because I actually got in my first 2 service free. So my 1,000 kilometers, that's free service, and also my 4,500 kilometers, that's also free service from Mr. Greens and them. So basically, I might have to do anything with this bike until next year and when I actually cross that 4,500 kilometers. And after that, the bike will be serviced every 5,000 kilometers, or based on your riding patterns if you want to carry it in sooner. But I hope you guys enjoy this walkthrough of the bike. It's a good investment.